Hello, thanks for joining Dr. Barry Reid, Mason Spine and Injury Center here in the greater Cincinnati area. Today we're going to talk about keys to better health via sleep. Sleep, it's extremely important. It helps reset the brain. It helps to have the bits and pieces that we tear up during the day get removed and reprocessed and put the new bits and pieces back together in our bodies and our minds. I don't need to tell you that you feel poorly when you don't get enough sleep. And sometimes we take it for granted that if you get a good night's sleep, it's just the normal. But if you get a bad night's sleep or don't get enough sleep, then we all know how that feels the next day. So a couple of tricks, couple of tips to make sure that we get enough sleep. And the quality of the sleep that we get is also good. So number one, waking up on the weekends. When we wake up late on the weekends, sometimes that helps us replenish the tank of the sleeplessness that we may have gotten during the week. But what it does is it changes the bio clock, as I call it, to reset the clock. And when you reset the clock on Saturday and Sunday, then it's a little tougher to get up on Monday morning. So we suggest that we get up at the same time or roughly the same time every day, even on Saturday morning. And if you stay up till too late on Friday night, then still get up at the same time on Saturday morning, take a nap during the day. That will keep your bio clock for the time that you wake up in the morning the same. Do it on Sunday too. And that way Monday morning isn't so difficult to get up. Number two, some people like to have the super warm bedroom as far as the heat goes. And that's all well and good, but our bodies naturally want it to be a little bit cooler, roughly 68 degrees. And in the wintertime, at least here in the greater Cincinnati area, that's not much fun to have, but it'll help us go to sleep. So if it's 72 or 4 or 5 degrees in your bedroom, it may take you longer to get to sleep, and with covers on, it may cause us to wake up in the middle of the night. So keep it a little bit cool. That's number two. Number three, have a bedtime routine. Our minds are we're creatures of habit, and our mind likes to have a routine, especially just before bedtime. So let's say your bedtime is 10:30. Well, at 10 o'clock, at least by 10 o'clock, you want to have a certain routine that you go through that signals to your mind, hey, look, it's time to get ready to go to bed. It's time to relax. It's time to, do whatever. It's time to go to bed. So if that includes turning the TV off or doing some meditation or turning everything off and just focus on your breathing. I know those sound kind of different and strange for those of us who don't do them, but it really helps to get the waves in our brains ready to go to sleep. So 30 minutes before, turn the phone off. Very rarely is there anything that's calming unless you intentionally do it on the telephone. It's usually sensational and, interesting and entertaining, but that's not very good for going to sleep. That's number three. Actually, that's number 3 and 4 put together. So create a routine is number 3. Number 4 is put the phone down, unless it's something calming, soothing, boring. If it's boring, it may help you go to sleep. Number 5, this is a tough one. In the middle of the night, when we wake up, we all want to know what time it is so we know how much sleep we get. So we look over at the clock. Oh, it's, only 2:30, I get 4 more hours of sleep, whatever. When we do that, unfortunately, our minds turn on a little bit, and it takes us longer to turn it back off and allow us to go to sleep. So if you can, avoid looking at the clock. Let your alarm wake you up if you need to. And if you do this for a period of time, a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, even those of us who have sleep difficulty, once we get the rhythm right, and once we go to bed roughly at the same time every night and get up roughly at the same time in the morning, usually, if we do that for a long enough period of time, a week or maybe 2, then our bodies we'll wake ourselves up right before the alarm clock goes off, believe it or not. And that's a good thing to have. So, recap. Wake up when you're supposed to on the weekends. If you wake up on Monday morning at 6:30, wake up at 6:30 or 7, maybe 7:30 at the latest on Saturday and Sunday mornings, within an hour of when you need to wake up. Number 2, keep it cool. 68 is optimal. Number 3, get a routine. Reading to little ones, the nighttime stories is excellent. Maybe read to yourself. Number 4, put the phone down. Number 5, avoid looking at the clock in the middle of the night. So, a couple of tricks, tricks, and tips for sleeping. If you have any questions, let us know. We're happy to help. All of these can help you get a good night's sleep that we all need to be able to be productive and feeling good and ready to go on Monday morning. If you have any questions on this video or any other videos, please let us know. We're happy to help in any way we can. Please give us a call when you're ready. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you again for taking the time.